Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. I'm really happy that this fight's happening on one end of it because the first fight was such a back and forth fight. On the other hand, I'm not happy that this fight's happening. I'm happy because it was a great fight. Volk had some good moments. Islam was in control for the most part because of the takedowns. That was the bigger difference in the fight. The striking was pretty even. Volk got stronger and fought better as the fight went on. And a lot of people are saying that, well, this was a schoolyard fight. In the fifth round, Volk wins the fight. Well, that's true, but at the same time, you also got to look back at rounds 1, 2, and 3 where he was taking Volk down. He didn't hold him down, but he took him down and was punching him in the face. And you can also say, well, as soon as that happened in a schoolyard fight, a street fight, you could also say Islam won the fight. You know, and I respect Volk's heart, and he definitely can win this fight. I'm actually going to make a case and scenario video pertaining to how Volk would win this fight if he does win, what to look for, what to expect. But I got to go with Islam, my man Islam. Here's the thing. If these guys were both lightweights, they were both the same size fighting each other, I would pick Volk. I do think Volk is a better overall fighter. I think his skill set can compete with anybody. But if Volk is the same size or close to the same size as his opponent, he can beat anybody. But stylistically, this is a bad matchup for Volk. Now, I don't think he's going to get ragdolled in this fight. He's too much of a good fighter. He's got too much heart, too much pride. So he's going to fight his tail off. But Islam is going to fight smarter this time. The last time he made a big mistake being willing to stand up and trade with a superior striker. You know, I do think Volk is a better striker. If this was an all-out fist fight, I think Volk would beat him. But unfortunately, it's MMA. You have to consider the wrestling, the grappling aspect of it. I expect this fight to be a boring fight. I see Islam dominating with the wrestling. Now, he's not going to just take him down the center of the octagon. He's going to overpower Volk again. He's going to put him against the cage, grind on him with the tie clinch, and wear him down with his weight. And I think when he takes him down, he's going to put him against the fence and look for limb control, like arm control and wrist control, whatever you call it. I'm not an MMA expert, but I've seen fights, how fights play out and skill sets and all that, how it works. But I think he'll do that a lot to where he's going to do just enough to where the ref doesn't stand the fight back up. And he's going to make it to where Volk is neutralized on his back. And you'll see limited groundwork from Islam. He'll be on top, probably throwing a few punches here and there, make it look like he's looking for submissions, but he's going to look to make this a boring fight. He's not going to give Volk any room to breathe. He's going to be able to keep him there. And even when he gets back up, because he probably will in the beginning, he's just going to take him down and do the same thing and repeat over and over and over. It'll be a boring fight. That's my opinion. It'll be the same thing minus the stand-up wild exchanges, because Islam has to win that way. I think he will. I don't see why he doesn't. I think Islam, stylistically, his style, the grappler, usually beats the striker. Now, Volk can grapple, but I think Islam is better. He took him down several times in that fight. That's going to be a problem, and Volk is not going to be able to stop him from doing that. That's my opinion. So, unfortunately, as much as I want Volk to upset Islam, and I think he'd be a great lightweight champion given who's in the division, he can beat those guys too, probably as good as they are because they're great fighters, right? I gotta pick Islam. This will be a boring fight. I don't think he finishes Volk. Volk has too much heart. Again, too much heart, too much pride. He's not gonna lay down. But I gotta say Islam wins this fight by unanimous decision. The wrestling, the takedowns, ground control. He'll be limited on the ground to where he's looking to control him, and he'll be able to get away with that. He'll be able to utilize his clinch. He's going to have his back up against the fence. So unless Volk gets a lucky knockout or something big, because Islam's been knocked out before with one punch before, but I don't think Volk's going to do that. Islam already knows I didn't fight a fight that I should have fought. I shouldn't be standing with this guy late in the fight. I should be utilizing my wrestling, my grappling, and I need to be taking him down and being okay with a boring fight as long as I'm in control. If I'm in control of this fight, which I think he will be, I should win this fight, no problem. I don't care what he can do standing up as long as he doesn't put me out. Because I can stand if I need to, but I need to be focused on wrestling more than striking. So it'll be a boring fight, but Islam 50-45 probably.